If you just want to know the best teams to take into Prophecy ZAGON, at least according to the Day 2 leaderboards, here are the top 10 teams that you should be running. Here are the top 10 4-unit cores, so you have one flexible slot with these. And here are the 30 most used characters. If you want to know where this is coming from and you want to see more of the teams, the spreadsheet is linked in the description and I will go over it now. So this is the spreadsheet that is linked in the description. If you want, you can largely ignore the day 1 numbers. Originally, I did do this with the top 100 players, which is the top 300 teams. But for this spreadsheet, this is just the top 50, because for day 2, I only did the top 50 as well. So for both of these, top 50 players, which is top 150 teams. So starting with the day 2 characters, to essentially no one's surprise, Acapella was used by everybody except for one person, which is interesting because that happened yesterday as well, but there you go. Dalcarlo and Lamia are being used by everyone but one person. Starry-Eyed Iona is being used by everyone but one person. This is also the wrong color. There we go. And there are some characters that are seeing a lot more use on the second day. People like Normal Agares are being used a ton more. Thibault a ton more. Darcius a ton more. Also, Van Helsing was not being used too much yesterday, but a lot more now. Meanwhile, Bella seeing a bit less use. As we go down here, we can see like regular Hearty a lot less use. Regular Amy. Transcendent Amy as well fell off a cliff. Everyone was using Transcendent Amy on the first day, and now like no one is. Same with Friedrich. No one's really using him at all. So yeah, these are all the best characters. So these are the 5-unit teams. So this is the full thing. So you're not going to see as many duplicates in here. The most used team is here: Dalcarlo, Edna, Incendiary Agares, Lamia, and Octavia. Second best team: Acapella, Bella, Seth, Transcendent Noah, Van Helsing. Third: Agares, Darcius, Starry-Eyed Iona, Transcendent Hearty Thibault. On and on and on. Again, this is out of 150 teams, so yeah, a lot of these you're going to see only once, which is why we also have the day 2 4-unit cores. So the point of this is to get a better idea of who are more replaceable units, and getting a better idea of like what synergies are really being taken advantage of. Dalcarlo is used in an insane amount of teams. Obviously, she's the current rate up. It's worth noting that a lot of the top 50 are going to be whales, which means two things. Firstly, they are going to have a lot of dupes for the characters that they're using. But more importantly, they have access to essentially every character in the game. So when you're looking at the character usage, and you're seeing units like Yggdrasil, 3 people using them, which is down 80%. It was like 5 people who used them on day 1. Not 5, it's 15, my bad. It means that Yggdrasil just isn't doing very well. It's not that these people don't have Yggdrasil, it's that he just isn't performing very well compared to a lot of other units, or it means that he is just incredibly replaceable. So when you're seeing a lot of these more middling units, things like Octavia, Friedrich, Amy, Yggdrasil, Ressa, Incendiary Agares, these are units that are going to be a lot more replaceable. The last one we have here is alphabetical. You can ignore this, it was mostly for running numbers, but if you want to just see in alphabetical order how often your favorite character was used on day 1 and on day 2, you can see a comparison here. So all of this side is day 1, all of this side is day 2, and these are units that we only saw on the first or second day. Now, obviously, this is only from my group, and it's only the top 50. I'm sure if we look at the top 200, and we look at every single group, everyone is being used at some point. If you want to look at synergies between certain characters, you could come over to the 4-unit, or even the 5-unit, search your favorite character. Like, for me, it's Transcendent Hearty, so just T-Hearty. And you can see here, okay, cool. Here's a team with Agares, Starry-Eyed Iona, and Thibault. Starry-Eyed Iona is here again. Again, here, Starry-Eyed Iona, Darcius and Thibault. Again, Thibault and Darcius. So you can see that you're getting a good synergy between these units. Show it here as well. And here. Like, you can see who you should look to run them with. So even if you can't run an entire 4-person core, this gives you an idea of who people are using them with and how it's helping them do the amount of damage that they are doing. So yeah, that's essentially it. 24 hours before it ends on EU servers, I will run the top 50 again, and I will add it to this sheet. We will have day 3 characters, day 3 5-team units, and day 3 4-unit cores. And I will compare day 3 usage to day 2. So that will all be updated on the spreadsheet. I'm going to start doing it again 24 hours before it closes on EU and global servers. So expect it 23 to 22 hours before it closes. It should be updated. So yeah, like I said, link will be in the description. Do with this information what you will. And yeah, have fun with Prophecy ZAGON. Alright, ciao. Oh, and as a final note, if you really want to see that I did this, this is the spreadsheet that all the information is actually coming from. This is day 2, and this is all the names of all the teams being handwritten out. There is 150 teams, and if we go over to the other one, this is the frequency for day 1. And again, here we have teams 1 through 50, and then here, because I wanted to just do 50 for the spreadsheet that's in the description, here is teams 51 through 100. So that is 300 teams, that is 1,500 names. If you want to include all the other ones, it's going to be 2,250 names for the top, like, 450 teams. So, yes, I did go through the pain of writing out all of these names, and I will do it again before servers close, but in case you think it's just being made up or these numbers are coming from nowhere or whatever, yes, I did painstakingly do this. I will literally show a clip as well of me typing this while watching a Valorant caster play first person Among Us. Don't ask, it's for a charity thing, it is what it is. But yeah, I did actually subject myself to this. Okay.